Hello， 大家好，我是轰酷，欢迎收看轰酷看篮球，给你最及时具体的篮球解析。各位看到这个画面就知道，今天又是我们轰酷水翻译的系列啦。这支影片要带给你们的是嘴绿聊东区战力的内容。影片前段他先分享了，如果他是赛绿的话，他会怎么守尼克的糖糖和 Brunson。聊完这个之后，他也简单的评价了新赛季东区的排名。那老样子，我会在每段的最后简单说一下我的看法。好了，那这边我也不废话了，直接进入今天的影片吧。
Do you think the Celtics will come back out of the East again? Last time team repeated. I'm just saying, I ain't, no pun intended, was 2017-18.
Dubs, baby,
Dubs, That's what we got going. Do you think the Celtics will be the team to come out of the East? The Knicks made their moves. Philly made some moves. What you think of the moves? Who you got coming out the East?
I play for the Knicks, so I'm rocking with the Knicks. I gotta say the Knicks gonna come out the East this year. I think the Karl Anthony Towns trade allowed them to match up with Boston with Al Horford at the 5 or Porzingis at the 4. You can use Cat in that, trail 5 position. You got OG, you got Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and then a bunch of scrappy dudes like Josh Hart. He gonna play hard, he gonna make big shots. But I think having Cat coming into that trail 5, now you can't double Brunson. Brunson is one of the best post-up guards, in the league, and him down below the free throw line is dangerous for any guard. So. I think it's a great matchup because they do have guys who can defend a Jason Tatum, who can defend a Jalen Brown, I think Jalen Brunson is probably one of the most difficult people I've seen. Nobody can guard this dude, man.
I mean, Jalen Brunson is damn good. I think in order to guard Jalen, though, you have to put size on him. Like, you can't, to think that you're going to put a guard his size or smaller on him, you're not going to speed him up.
Right.
So if a smaller guard not going to speed him up, then they have no chance because he's just going to use his body, going to get this spots raised up over him. So I think in order to guard Jalen Brunson, you have to guard him with size. Sometimes that may not even be a guard. Like I told you, I've said before, when we played the Mavericks, when Jalen Brunson was there, right before he left to New York, I guarded him that series. Because he want to get to that midi. You know what I'm saying? He want to get into the paint, body you. And so I can take the shoulders. Like, that's what we do in the post. So I guarded him. Like, you have to guard him with size.
Yeah.
If you do have size on him, then the Cat and Jalen Brunson pick and roll, you can switch.
这边我认为嘴绿的观点没有什么问题，或者说这就是他的经验，毕竟他是篮球员，我又不是，我也不知道我能有什么问题。所以，与其去讨论嘴绿说的内容，我想顺着这个脉络聊下去。按照嘴绿的说法，赛绿或是其他对手会让有 size 的球员去守 Brunson 吗？也就是说，锋线球员会去搞大投身，一方面让他很难在中距离大展拳脚，二方面让他跟糖糖挡拆完之后不会有错位的优势。那假设这个策略是美队的方针，尼克如果想要破解的话，就得看 OG 和大乔的单打喽，是不是？这边我们不要拿赛绿当例子好了，毕竟他们有一点太 bug 了。假日哥、小白和杨过靠腰嘞，怎么换尼克都没可能有对位的优势，拿他们当假想敌没有意思。但如果是76人的话，就很有趣咯。按照嘴绿的说法，那费城的策略应该是拿 PG 或是 Martin 去守大头，然后 Maxey、Gordon 或是 Lowry 一定会有一个错位去搞 OG 或大乔嘛，因为费城从开幕战到现在，他们的调 度，都还是会有2个后卫在场上。建立在这个逻辑下 ，OG 或是大乔只要打到后卫，身材上应该都有优势啊。刚好2个人其实在之前的球队都有一点点单打的球权和能力，所以他们能否利用 size 的优势去分担大头的持球压力，会是尼克新赛季的重点之一。要 OG 或大乔单打 Maxey 不是太夸张的要求吧？甚至我认为连 Josh Hart 应该也要能办到才对。尼克的3个侧翼不止防守，就连进攻也该有点贡献才是。他们如果想要成功拿下东冠的话，必须得这样做啊。
Yeah. I also think the problem that, and I think you tripping, they don't have a chance at beating the Celtics. And the problem that they're going to have is the Celtics defensively. Al Horford, I'm telling you, people don't often give Al Horford. Al Horford is going to give Cat some trouble. Like,
big time.
Al Horford defensively, man, especially come playoff time. He may not care all season, but come playoff, Al Horford is going to give Cat fits. The Boston Celtics also have a lineup where they can switch Jason Tatum on the Cat. They can switch Drew Holiday on the Cat. They can switch Jalen Brown on the Cat.
Why do you think that? Because he just pick and pop.
Yeah, he pick and pop, and by the time he walked down to the post, those guys have so much length. Like, they have so much length to where they may not have the girth. Although Drew Holiday, I bet you can guard Cat in the post. Like, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I don't put nothing past Drew Holiday. That's a Bruin, by the way.
Yeah,
Bruins can do all things.
I ain't going that far, but like, I think, I know for sure that Boston will be able to guard them. And so with that being said, I just don't think they're going to be able to guard Boston because JB got to check. Cat, you got to check. Like, everybody on Boston is a threat. Like, and so you can't have weak links on your defense.
Or lapses.
And I'm not saying Cat is a weak defender. I'm not saying JB are weak defenders. I'm saying they better come in locked in and focused if they think they're going to compete with that team. And me personally, I like the Knicks, but I don't think they can compete with the Boston Celtics. I just don't think so.
再来这段就很简单啦，老话一句，就是堂堂错位要能打嘛。Towns 绝对是联盟最顶尖的常人，没有之一，这个是毋庸置疑的。可是就像嘴绿说的，也没有人会去质疑假日哥能在低位把堂堂守死嘛。当一个6尺11的常人，低位打不了一个6尺5的后卫，这中间一定有什么问题。堂堂必须改掉他的死人后仰跳投，特别是面对错位的时候，拜托几个类去拦下进攻好不好？不要翻身跳投赌手感啦！开季尼克做了非常多低位的机会给他，但实际兑现的分数，我只能说不尽理想，差强人意。机会有出来，可是阿唐的把握度，实在是不高啊！拜托一下，你是常人呢，而且你的低位单打会是尼克新赛季很重要的武器，所以拜托练一下好不好？
What about the Sixers? Or anybody else? I mean, who do you think? Okay, so it's Boston. Who do you think is 2, 3, and 4 in the East?
Okay, I got Boston. I got the Knicks. And by the way, I'll even go a step further. The Knicks may end up even being the number 1 seed because sometimes you can come off a championship and the Knicks gonna come out hungry trying to win every game in Boston.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just trying to get back to the playoffs and you may drop a couple here and there. So that could happen. Nonetheless, the best teams in the East will be Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Knicks will ultimately be better than Philly.
Okay.
Orlando.
Oh.
And then I think you have Indiana.
Oh.
Oh, man, I forgot about Milwaukee. Let me rewind. Boston's the best team.
All right, yeah, exclude Boston. So next,
then you got
Knicks,
Milwaukee.
Sixers.
I'm sorry. I'm taking Milwaukee.
Then the Knicks?
No, Knicks, Milwaukee. Knicks, Milwaukee.
Sixers.
Magic. No, not Sixers. Knicks, Milwaukee.
Wait, you ain't
Magic.
rolling with the Sixers?
I'm going to tell you why in a second.
Yeah.
Knicks,
Okay.
Milwaukee, Magic, Pacers.
And
then I'll roll with the Sixers. Sixers will be in 5th or 6th place.
What about the Heat?
The Heat will be in the play-in.
Cleveland?
I think Cleveland has a chance to be one of those teams.
One of those 4 or 5.
They have a chance, but they're going to have to figure it out fast. And, you know, they got a new coach. I think Kenny's going to do great. I'm just not sure how fast they can figure it out. But the East is tough, man. But in saying that, yeah, my problem with the Sixers is they already hurt. And we know they struggle with injury.
Who's hurt?
Joel, I keep hearing Joel knee not good at all.
Oh, damn.
PG now dealing with the knee hyperextension. Wow. Joel, and probably not PG, ain't playing back-to-backs. So you giving those games away.
Yeah.
And them teams, you gonna need them wins. And so that's why
especially the Boston, yeah.
For sure. So that's why I don't think Philly's gonna be in the top 4 or 5. They could be 5 or 6, but I don't think they are going to be up there at the upper echelon of them East teams. I don't see it.
看完嘴绿的榜单，我觉得有2个点是可以聊的。首先，他不看好76人的理由，我觉得是成立的哦。他就讲了嘛，当铅笔和 PG 背靠背都不能打的时候，这球队战绩怎么可能好？啊，这个说法也没有什么好不认同的啊。事实就摆在眼前，甚至连 NBA 都介入调查了。我印象中，我还没在我频道认真聊过这件事情，这边就顺带提一下好了。我觉得库比德的这个行为不太 OK 啦。如果你今天是受伤了，因此不打背靠背，那这无可厚非。可是如果你连受伤都还没有，为了预防受伤就先自动请假不打，以一个职业球员的角度来说，我觉得不太合理。举个例子来讲好了啦，假设今天是可能客场出战好了，76人打完篮网，接着打尼克，在纽约嘛，对不对？结果本来一场很精彩的比赛，却因为库比德提早宣布缺席，因此对战强度下降很多啊，这样对买票进场的球迷来说公平吗？我是觉得身为职业球员，在身体允许的情况下，能打的比赛都要打啦。那所谓预防受伤，到底算不算身体允许？这个就留给各位做讨论了。在我这边是算身体允许的，所以铅笔应该要上场。尽管他有伤病的隐忧，但当天身体可以打就是可以打，所以踏上篮球场上班也是应该的。不知道各位怎么看这点呢？欢迎在底下留言分享你的看法。至于第二个，我觉得可以讨论的是嘴绿对于公路的排名啊，他把公路排得非常高。可是如果嘴绿不看好76人的因素是伤病，那密尔瓦基也有一样的问题啊，龙赶快嘛，他们开季已经先躺 Middleton 了，小李的健康状况也不容乐观。虽然公路没有在搞轮休这套，只要能打就一定会上，可是受伤躺在医院跟预防受伤躺在医院，本质上都是躺在医院不能上场嘛。我自己不会把公路排得比尼克和魔术高的原因，是因为他们的板凳深度和伤病。各位千万不要忘记，开季第2场，密尔瓦基就在少了 Middleton 的情况下，惨败给重建中的芝加哥公牛。因此，嘴绿要对他们这么有信心吗？我是抱持着一个大大的问号啦。至于其他排名，我就没有什么意见了。我只觉得公路怪怪的而已。好了，那今天的影片差不多这样子。喜欢我的影片，记得按赞、订阅、加分享。红橄榄球，我们下次再见喽，拜拜。